Okay. Welcome back to the Dating Confidential podcast. Preston Smiles. So excited to be back with you. Okay. So last time we talked a lot about how men really value teamwork and range. And today I want to talk about a lot of things. I want to talk about some of those turning points of when a man like really locks in or checks out. I want to talk about the modern dating app burnout and this checklist issue I've been hearing about. So I'm just going to kick us off with some questions.
Let's go.
Let's start with this dating app burnout that I've even experienced myself, where I get so excited. I'm ready to get back out there and dating again. I download the apps. I'm really good at creating this magnetic profile to weed out the wrong ones and call in the good ones. And I think dating apps are really supposed to be used as a vetting system, not a vanity metric. It's not about getting all the likes. But then after one or two bad dates or 3 or 7 bad dates, I find myself wanting to be off the dating apps. And yet, if we really want relationships, shouldn't we be doing all the things to put ourselves out there, to meet people? Yes, it can happen in the wild, but what do you think is really going on with this dating app burnout?
There's a few layers to it, and I'll start with, I'll go super wide, then come all the way focused in. So super wide is the burnout is not just with dating apps. The burnout is with Instagram. The burnout is with YouTube. The burnout is with Facebook. The burnout is with the amount of times we're checking our phone and getting dopamine hits and the cortisol dumps of seeing some of the craziest stuff in the world happen. And so by the time we're getting on a date or getting on an app, we're already so app burnt out. And now if you add on top of that I want something that I perceive is inside of that app.
Yeah.
And it's not happening in the time frame from which I want it. Now I'm going to start to perceive the app in a negative way. So overarching to so much app use and phone use is a part of what's making it not work. Number 2, let's go a little closer in. I think that, and I'm not saying this is true for you, but I think many people are not going on those dates in the right way.
That is not me, but yes, continue. But yes.
What I mean by that is I think certain people are going on those dates with too much expectation. They're going on those dates with too much writing on it. They're going on those dates still playing inside of the identity of the good girl or the whatever identity that woman has, and therefore they're not using it as a gym.
Yeah.
Right? Every time someone walks in a gym, they can work different muscles, and they don't expect to get the entire body thing, snatch body moment in one gym setting.
That's so good. Yes.
So that's number 2. Now we're going to go super, super close. And I would say no matter where you go, there you are.
Yeah.
And I find that when people, and I'll speak for myself, when I'm overly in love with me and my current life, then anything I put inside of that current life becomes extra. It's the cherry on top. It's not the cake. Yeah. And so what I would suggest to anybody who's burned out with apps is get off for a little bit.
Yeah.
Fall back in love with your life. Take a break. Going back to the gym thing, you don't go to the gym every day, all day, nonstop, without ever having rest and recharge.
Yeah.
And so if you need a rest and a recharge from that particular medium, then do so. I believe in a God that can make a way out of no way.
Yeah.
And can move mountains when needed. And so putting all my faith in like I have to be everywhere in order for it to happen. Yeah. I'm already starting from a scarcity mindset, and I'm probably not as in love with my life as I say on Instagram.
Okay, that's so good. Okay, so I was also going to ask too, is it a proximity issue at all? Like, this is going to sound maybe a little crass, but sometimes women have said to me, I feel like I'm going to the dating apps and I'm hanging out in the wrong space. Like I'm going to Walmart hoping to buy couture. Saying that there's not a lot of quality people on those apps. But I've had so many clients meet their husbands, partners on dating apps.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on that?
It's probably both.
Okay.
Both are true. If I'm being fully transparent and honest,
yes,
my wife and I were talking about this on the drive home yesterday about what a large gap there is between really good conscious women and really good conscious men. Yeah. It's like 10,000 to 1.
Don't tell me that.
That's the second piece of coaching that I want to sort of put in this space, which is it's not about lowering expectations. It's about understanding that we're not the same creatures. And I think sometimes women are looking for this fairy tale version of a man. And, if you talk to and sort of scanned me at 33 meeting Alexi versus 46 sitting in this body, I'm an not entirely different, but a huge portion of me has matured and shifted in such a way that I've become the fairy tale. But I was not that in the beginning. Yeah. I was somebody who was committed. I was somebody who loved her. I was somebody who was willing to do the work. And to me, if I'm a woman, I'm more concerned with, does this person have a growth mindset? Yeah. Do I have fun with this person? And does it feel like home? Mm-hmm. If I can check those quote unquote 3 boxes, I can be okay with this person liking football.
Yeah, right.
I don't care about football, but if they do, fantastic.
Right. Okay, good. Okay. So that brings me to my next question. You told a story at Bridge this past weekend about how Alexi really held you to your integrity from the start because you bought like a child's movie ticket and not an adult one of your early dates. Okay. Does that say more about you than her? Because the reason I ask is one of my last relationships, I did something similar where I really held him to his integrity. And he was like, peace out, Brussels sprouts. I'm done.
Yep.
So to me, that shows, okay, maybe he wasn't as committed as he said he was.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The short answer is yes. He wasn't as committed to being in relationship with you as he said he was. Yeah. Yeah. I bought, just to give everybody the story.
Yes.
When I met my wife, I was financially challenged and, but I wanted to be the man and take care of her and like show her that, I could hold it down in that way. And so this was like maybe our 5th date or something like that. We were going to the movies, matinee, and I went up to the little screen and like clicked 1 adult and 1 child. And I got the tickets and I tried to hold them in my hand so she couldn't see it. And the guy, took the thing and I think he either handed it back to her, one of them, and she saw it. And as soon as we got in the movie theater, she was like, you're stealing, right? She's like, you're out of integrity, right? And I'm like, no,
you weren't supposed to see.
They were out of integrity for charging this much. And I started trying to justify it for a second. Yeah. And then I said, you know what? You're right. You're right. And it was a beautiful thing. Here's what I want to sort of push back into the space. And I said this in another podcast. What tends to happen when people get into self-development and they start reading the books and doing them seminars and workshops is they quickly walk over to their high horse and get on top of it and assume the position of I'm better than you. Yeah. And oftentimes we can typically find areas where we're doing the same game in a different way. And so I saw something, I'll say this, nobody's perfect. Yeah. Women are awesome and can be assholes. And we were talking about it at the thing because I asked Alexi the other day, I said, I'm really just curious about this menstrual cycle thing. Like, for how long do you feel like a regular person?
Yeah. Week and a half.
Yeah. She's like, a week and a half. Yeah. And I'm like, what the actual fuck? Yeah. A week and a half out of a month? Like, what? Yeah. How do you function like that? And so there's compassion from a man perspective, and I hope, the invitation, because in my conscious men circles, there's conversations that when we pause this video, I'll let you hear one that's hilarious. Oh God. Of men saying like, I'm cursed because I can't not love women, but they're so hard to love. They fucking make it so hard.
We say that about y'all.
You guys, you move the fucking goalposts all the time. The standard changes just based on your mood that day or that week.
So true.
You guys are like puzzles. Yeah. And that, one, I have compassion for. 2, I would hope that most women would understand that even if you think you're better than him, just given biology, you're probably more fucked up than him in many ways. So get off your high horse, see how we complement each other, see how we lift each other, see how we teach each other, see how we invite each other into the bigness and wholeness of our lives.
Yeah.
It's just nature. It's what we're supposed to do here. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. It would make more sense for man on man, because dudes are, oh yeah, I get it.
I get you.
Yeah, you just fight once and then the fight's over for life, right? You fight with your partner and then 16 days, 16 years, 1600 years, she's still like.
Remember when you said that thing and you were wearing that outfit?
Exactly.
Yes.
Happens every time.
Yes. Okay. And if we are such puzzles, what makes you want to solve us?
We just can't. We're compelled. We cannot not.
You want to finish it, but you can't.
Yes, it is one of those things where it is a biological imperative. It's weird. It's something inside of us that is just the urge to merge. And it doesn't make sense for us, but it makes all the sense in our bodies and in our souls. And so we just go with that. And, most men were raised by really beautiful, well-meaning, epic moms. And those epic moms, that's a soft place in men's hearts. It's like, I see the connection. I see what this could be.
Yeah.
I see what my children could experience, even if my partner might put me through the ringer.
Yeah.
But she'll love on my kids. And so it's just this beautiful dance, just like you all think we're crazy, and we are in many ways.
A little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, we're nuts.
Okay. I want to ask you about this checklist issue that not a lot of people, I haven't seen a lot about it on Instagram or social media, but a lot of talk is happening behind the scenes around this. I teach women to lead with what they really want. Hey, I am ready for marriage. I'm ready for a committed relationship. I'm ready to have a family in a few years, whatever it is. But I've had some women ask me, should I really share all that up front? Because I'm afraid that some men have put on the mask of, oh yeah, I'm ready for partnership too. I'm ready to be a dad. And then the minute they get sex or get what they want, they're out.
Yep.
So should we really lead with our hearts and what we want, or should we reserve some of that until we get to know someone more and actually see who the man is without this script that we're giving him?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, if it was my daughter, my honest answer would be make him wait.
Okay.
And make yourself wait. I'd say, I know you're a little young, horny person and you want to just, make it work and sort of paint him with the perfection. But if you just sit long enough with somebody, they will reveal many parts of themselves.
Yeah.
And in that moment, you can make a decision where the parts of them they're revealing that aren't so cute and pretty, you're down to still work with, or you're like, nah, that doesn't work for me. So, yes. And I would also tell my daughter, reveal everything.
Wow.
I would 100%.
Yeah.
Reveal, but then still don't have sex.
That's the waiting part, waiting on the sex part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reveal, and then say, okay, well, let me see who you are now.
How long would you wait? Or tell her to wait? I know this
Months.
is fun because it's your daughter, but yeah, months. Okay.
Months. Yeah.
3 months, 6 months, 9 months, whatever, just months.
At least 3.
At least 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because a man men like the hunt. They like the chase. But holding that for 3 months when you're not getting sex, the only man that will stick around at that level would be somebody who really wants to get to know you and at least has fun with you. Yeah. And I would tell my daughter to set up scenarios where it's not just always Netflix and chilling. Like I would be out in the wild doing fun stuff, and I would I would insist that man take me out.
Absolutely. Court her. Yes. Okay. So good. So I really want to zoom in at some of these decision points for men, because I don't think attraction is as random as we've been taught. So what is the moment where a man goes from I like her to I don't want to lose her? Like, what's going on with him psychologically in those moments? And is it a moment, or is it several things over time?
I had a friend recently start dating someone who I knew as well. And that person he was being charming and all the things, and they weren't having sex or anything. And she's attractive. She's like gorgeous, and all the things were right. It was right on paper. And he was like, okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Because he's looking for a wife.
Yeah.
And they're having fun, talking, doing all the things. And she sort of has a moment where she sends him like an 8-minute voice note. And in the voice note,
like,
in the voice note, she like talks herself off the ledge, then back on the ledge, then off the ledge, and she's blaming him, then she's unblaming him, and then she's realizing that really there's nothing more to say, and like, I'm just gonna end this right now, and why am I still talking, and I probably shouldn't send this.
Oh, no.
And she still sends it.
That's when you hit delete.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is the moment where he was like, oh no, I will not be.
Yeah. Oh, I have a story like that. Yes.
I will not be continuing with this person, right? And yeah, men do that. I saw your story on that. It was hilarious.
It's crazy.
Men do that as well, but we're strictly talking about what clicks in for a man.
Yeah.
The biggest piece is, I think women don't fully understand how challenging it is to be a man in this world at this moment. And so he has this bar that you need to have a penis the size of an elephant. Yeah. You need to be making 30 million like yesterday. You need to be hyper masculine and have Andrew Tate energy while, being Jake Paul and fun. Yeah. And there's all these caricatures and archetypes that he thinks he needs to be. All that's playing out. All that's running behind the background. And then there's war and Epstein files and crazy stuff all happening. And most men don't make more than $80,000. Like that's a stretch right there. Yeah. But if you watch those man on the street videos where the guys interview the women in Miami and all the different places, and they're like, what does your man need? He needs to have a lot of money. He needs to make at least like $500,000, and he needs to. Men are hearing that.
Yeah.
We're like, check. I'm none of those things right now. And so I'm saying all that to say, a woman who is a man's piece. A woman who brings her feminine touch and her dainty and her fun and her fierce and her fuck and all of that. A woman who brings her femininity, including her masculinity inside of her femininity. Yeah. And it's authentic and true. That becomes like a sanctuary. That becomes like a place where you go, oh, this feels so good. Yeah. And if it was my daughter, I'd say, listen, you're crazy. We're all crazy. Yeah. Don't flash that much crazy at him early.
Wait a couple months, like the sex.
Yes.
Just wait.
Because his capacity is probably not at the level of yours. And this is another piece. It's interesting. Let it tie in. So little girls, 13, 14, 12 sometimes, start their menstrual cycles. So from 12 to 35, 12 to 40, 12 to 27, their threshold and window of tolerance for pain, for hardness is completely different because it starts at 12. Yep. Most men don't even have any of that start to knock on their door until 19, 21, 22, really 23, 24, when a man goes, oh my God, I'm going to be 25 soon and I'm still a loser.
Yep. Wow. I've never thought of it that way before.
So they're so far apart that his tolerance, his window of tolerance is like that. Hers is like that. Yeah. And so if you flash too much of the crazy too soon, his window of tolerance is just going to close.
Out.
Can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let him be hooked in. Let him feel and understand that there's more to you than the insecurities that flash up and the ways in which you trauma dump or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. So good. Okay. Is there anything small a woman can do that like instantly helps build that emotional connection to a man?
Touch.
Yeah.
We don't get touched much.
Yeah.
Like our friends don't touch us. We don't go to work and get touched. Yeah. There's no touch.
Yeah.
For a man, period. Unless he's playing some sport. But like most men are like out in the world working and doing shit.
Yeah.
And so a woman's soft feminine touch. Like sometimes I just want to lay naked with Alexi and just feel her legs, feel her soft feet, fucking rub up against my calf muscle. Like any like touch on the face, any like, you know, hand on the back, rubbing the back, any of that, all that does is instantly shoot us back to the most loving scenario we've ever been in, which is our mom, right? And not that we want you to be our moms, but it now I'm associating with it. Yeah. I'm like, Megan equals love. Because this is how my mom used to touch me. Yeah. This is how she used to see me in a world that's harsh, that says you're a fucking loser and you're not this and you're not that and you're not this and you're not that. Here's this person that just, oh my God, good to see you. Yeah. Right? Hug, kiss, hand holds, all that stuff. Church.
And in all the ways that women typically want to mother and take care of a man, instead of doing all that shit, to just touch. Just show love that way, and then nurturing that way. Yeah, so good. So on the flip side of some of these choice points, what are some of the moments where a man will pull away? And is that more on her or him?
Everything's a dance.
Yeah.
Everybody's co-creating with each other. It's so easy to get into these sort of like binary, it's men's fault, it's women's fault, it's this. We're all doing it together. We're all raised in the same soup. And so it's both. Again, what'll make a man pull away is if the only thing that connects the man and the woman is sex. Yes. He's gone. That will come and go. Once that is satisfied, the person's still sitting in the bed. The person, do I want to make coffee and eggs with you and now go laugh and take a walk? Or do I want to get the fuck out of there as fast as possible?
Get you out of my bed.
Yes. Yep. And so that distinction right there, that's why I say wait. Yeah. Wait. Don't just have sex immediately. Find out if you're actually compatible. If all he's talking about is getting you in bed and he's flirting and biting his lip and doing the things, get him out of there. Yeah. Yeah. Get him out of there as soon as possible.
As fast as possible. Yep. You talked last time a lot about how women will test men, and that drives them away pretty fast. So, I guess what's a clean way that a woman can express an insecurity without testing a man or turning it into traps?
Yeah. Anytime you ask a man to be on your team and to help you, he'll instantly turn into a superhero. It won't feel like a trap or a test if it's, hey, here's my stuff. Yeah. And could you help me see or work with this stuff? Yeah. He instantly is like, oh, I got a battery in my back. Let's go. Now I can be here for you because you already have your own money, your own style, your own, all the things. So he's looking for, okay, what do I have to offer other than good dick? Yeah. Oh, now I have something to offer.
Okay. But what if it's about something he's doing though? And it could turn into something like, for example, right? Like I had insecurities pop up when an ex was liking a bunch of women's photos on Instagram. Yes. He could look at that as like, she's on my ass. She's checking stuff on me. Oh my God. Right. And I'm like, this is my stuff. I'm insecure about this.
Yes. Yes and no.
Okay.
Most men have not been taught what being in a relationship cost. Yeah. Their dads and moms didn't show it or talk about it enough, and there's no manual that really breaks it down. And so what a man does often when he gets in a relationship, and I was guilty of this too, is there's a transition period. And ladies, if you are in a relationship right now and it's new, he's in a transition period where he's merging and sacrificing and shedding and like there's parts of him that have to die off. You know, without going too far into detail, when I met Alexi, I was clear she was my wife. I was clear I wanted to be with her. And the reality of that was still setting in. Yeah. And while that was happening, there were still a few other women who were like, hey, hey. And I let that hey just sit in my space for a little too, like a beat too long. And she saw it. And she spanked me for it and punished me for it, which was beautiful.
Till this day. No,
yes, till this day. She still brings it up. No, she doesn't. But it for me was like, oh, you could lose this. You could lose her. You can't do that anymore. But it was like a knee-jerk reaction. Like someone flirts with me, I flirt right back. Right. It's like, oh, no, you can't flirt right back anymore, but you've been doing that for the last 15 years. And now before this day, you didn't have a girlfriend. Wow. Now you do, but 15 years worth of programming is still in your body.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
So if you meet a guy, you guys start hanging out, you're dating, you don't have these conversations. Right before he was dating you, he was liking booty pics all the time.
Yes.
The next day, you're now in a relationship. His normal fucking routine is keep liking booty pics.
Right.
And he doesn't know until you bring it forward. And so how you bring it forward would be, hey, babe, I'm sure this is nothing for you.
Yeah.
And women are so different. We are different creatures. And what I need to be able to bang you and love on you and make food for you and like carry your babies maybe, what I need is for you to, you could see those, but don't like them.
Yeah.
Do not comment. Do not like.
Yes.
Right?
Don't pass go. Do not collect
exactly.
$200.
And then give them a high five. Man.
Yes,
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, right? You see what I'm saying here? Because this thing will be locked down if that keeps happening. Yes. He could laugh about that. He can be like, oh, okay. Because dudes are so stupid. We literally do the dumbest shit ever. It's so wild to me that that's even has to be talked about. Yeah. But it's because we're oblivious to how women think. Alexia has schooled me so many times where something will happen and she's like, you know, like you saying, like I used to say, like even commenting back to people, I'd say, yes, love, or my love, and yes, queen, and things like that. And I thought I was just being a good dude.
Sure.
And she's like, you know, they're reading into that. You know, they're thinking that you want to be with them and you're mine. So what the fuck are you doing? Right. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm just stupid. I'm like, no, I'm just a good dude. Like I do that to like grandmothers. Yeah. Like it doesn't matter who it is.
Right. But
to her, she's like, no, she's teaching me that women think a little different than how we do.
Yeah.
And so that's a part of it.
That's so good. And how long do you think you're in transition for? Like you just meet someone.
Years.
No.
It's years. It's years. Now, there's big things that can shift in that transition pretty quickly, but there's other stuff that down the line is going to take years.
Give me an example of that. Do you have something?
Bank accounts.
Yeah.
Right? Where money goes and doesn't go. How you... If kids get involved, like what do they have religion? Do they not? Like, are we circumcising? Like, who makes those decisions? Yeah. You know, are we vaccinating this child the moment they come out of the vagina and just shooting them up with as many drugs as possible? One person might be like, yes, of course, I got vaccinated. I got 700 vaccinations. And
I'm great.
Yeah, and I'm good. Yeah, my kid's going to public school, right?
Yeah.
There's all these things that men and women have to learn to like play with each other in. Yeah. And so it takes years of like trusting. I'll never forget, I was coaching a friend of mine. He's happily married now, has his child, and the person he was dating is not, but she's awesome and has a partner. But they were dating each other, and there was two friends, two different people we knew. She wanted to be like polyamorous and like, let's just like be in the flow. And he was like, I'd like to be Christian and like only married to you. Oh. And I remember we were having a chat and I was coaching them through it. And I said, listen, you guys are battling for power right now. Yeah. And Alexia and I did that for years. For years. Who runs this relationship? Is it her wounds or my wounds? Yeah. That by itself is such a big subject because most people don't even recognize that they're wounds. Right? Like we can be hard on our partners based on what other partners did to us.
So true.
Based on what our parents did or did not do. And then we have this bar and this standard. You looked at her when she walked in. I saw your eyes. You looked at her. Therefore, right? Right. And like he may have an entire different palette. Yeah. And vice versa. I was coaching a friend 5 months ago who was dating a woman who wanted in Austin. She wants to make out with all the girls. It's cool. And he's like, no. Mm-hmm. And she's like, what's the big deal? Most guys would be into this. And he's like, I'm not. Yeah. And she shamed him for it. Oh. Right? They have two different... She would have to sacrifice and come off of some of that. And he would have to do the same. And he did. He went to these play parties and watched her make out with girls. And he's like, no.
Not my thing.
It doesn't work for
yeah.
me. So... Yeah. It's a trip.
Yeah, it is a trip. Okay, that's great. So last time we also talked about the 4 components of trust. Maybe go over them one more time just so we have them fresh. Can you walk us through what it looks like for a woman to actively build that trust over the first 6 months instead of eroding it?
Yes.
Because, well, I'll go to my next part. Yeah, let's start there.
So there's 4 aspects of trust, the 4 components of trust. The first one is sincerity. If you don't have that, you don't have a relationship.
Right.
If this person does not feel sincere, you don't have a relationship. Number 2 is care. Do they care about me? Do they care about the dog? Do they care about the baby? Do they care about the Birkin bag?
Yeah.
What do we care together? Right. Number 3 is reliability. When this person says they're coming over at 8, do they get there at 8? Do they get there at 7:50? Do they get there at 8:30?
Yeah.
9:30? When they say, I'm going to text you when I get home, do they text?
Yeah.
Can I rely on this person? The 4th is competency. Can they do the job? And this one, to me, is the one that has a little more wiggle room.
Yeah.
So again, if I was talking to my daughter, I'd say, no one's going to be competent enough to hold your heart.
Yeah.
You barely can hold your own heart. You're still figuring out who the fuck you are. So chill. And are they competent enough to keep you in the game? Does it feel like, this at least this person wants to take me out. They want to love on me. They're willing to apologize. They're willing to repair. Like that's competent enough.
Yeah.
Right? So those are the 4 components of trust. Now, what was the second part of your question?
How can women start to actively build that in the first 6 months without eroding it?
I think women don't understand how important motivation is to a man.
Okay.
Like if you could be a motivational speaker and then touch his back and tell him he's beautiful every 10 days and say, baby, I know it's just a Tuesday, but I just want you to know that you go get that money.
Yeah.
Go do your thing. Like I believe in you. That project you have that's on the side, you can make that happen.
Yeah.
And like I'm going to think about some of my friends I know who I can connect you with, but like I got your back.
Yes.
When a man feels like a woman has his back, he'll never get rid of her. Ever. It is just like Alexi built my first website.
Yeah.
Right. I remember the moment watching her do it. And I had this moment of like, no one's ever done this for me.
Yeah.
And she's building my first website. She's helping me connect the dots and do the things. And I just felt like, this is a partner. This is somebody who doesn't just like care that I'm Preston Smiles, the love guy. She like cares about me as a person.
Yes.
So number 1 way to build trust in a man is have his back, motivationally speak, and touch his damn face and kiss him softly.
Touch, 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 touch. Yes. Okay. Because I will say too, but you were also clear on where you were going. Because again, I've shared with you about my past relationship where I was his biggest cheerleader. I believed in him wholeheartedly, not pretend believed in him, believed in him. But as the bottom kept dropping out from under him, he was like, I can't hold this and I'm out.
Yes. Yeah. He didn't have the capacity.
Yeah, the
Again,
capacity.
12, 13 years old versus a dude's capacity starts at like 19, So he just didn't have the capacity to hold you and the part of him that didn't want to be a failure.
Yeah.
And a lot of times men feel like a failure. If they feel like a failure at work and then they come home and you're like, you're terrible and you like some posts. He's like, cool, so I'm a failure here.
A little of that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Failure over here, failure over here.
And
where am I actually nailing it? Oh, nowhere. Cool.
See ya.
Get rid of the woman, get rid of the job, start over.
That's so true. It's so true. And I think I've asked you this before offline, but you believe men can feel when a woman doesn't trust them, right? Even if she says all day long, I trust you. Can you feel if she doesn't really?
Yes, because it feels like she's spying or looking for ways in which she's doing something terrible. You can exactly. Yeah. You can feel the like eyes of like, what you doing?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Like, is that what you're gonna do? We can feel it. You're like, I can't relax.
Yes.
She is watching me at all times, looking for the mistake I'm going to make. Like, that doesn't feel good to anybody, let alone a man who doesn't have the same type of gray matter in their
Totally.
brains.
And I will say, this is from another relationship. I don't believe in judging people off their past. And history does repeat itself.
It does.
Especially if it's not looked at. So if a man were to come to me and say, I've cheated before, but I've done my work around that.
Yes.
I've looked at it. I worked with what that was really about. I'm good.
Yes.
But if a man comes to me and says, I've cheated, I never told her, I don't want to talk about it, I lied to you about it, that's going to give me pause.
Facts.
Okay. And do you agree with that?
100%. If it was my daughter, I would say, go ahead and get out of there.
Just out.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's that. That was easy.
Yep.
Okay. What makes a man want to lead in a relationship and what makes him want to stop?
Leading is knowing that anything he's doing is actually working.
Yeah. Ooh, yes.
If he does anything and it works and you let him know it works, he will want to lead more. He will want to do that thing more.
Yes.
If he opens a door,
celebrate him.
And you look back and say, thank you so much.
Yes.
And you put your hand on his shoulder and you give him a kiss on the cheek. That's like fireworks in his entire body.
You're getting the door open for you every time.
Right?
Yes.
If he, does something simple that you just never have to think about, like the trash is always taken out or the X, Y, and Z is always done. The poop in the backyard, like no one knows or notices that they never see poop back there during our parties. It's because I'm picking up all the time.
Yeah.
The grass is always cut because I'm cutting it.
Yeah.
The trash is always out because I'm taking it out. The floor is always clean because I'm vacuuming it 3 times a day sometimes because we have 2 dogs, right? So like the more someone acknowledges, like, yes, acknowledge all the things I'm not doing because you're scanning and you're hypervigilant and you're an awesome woman.
Because we do that.
You're on your luteal cycle and you just want to just destroy me. Yes, to all the destroy. But it doesn't have to be equal, but it at least needs to be 70-30.
Yeah.
So if it's 70% destroyer, at least have it be 30%. I see you. I love you. I'm not missing what you're doing for our family. I'm not missing what you did for me there. I'm not missing that the moment they put that check down, you went and grabbed it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I saw that. Thank you. Right?
Yes.
Even if I don't date you, even if this goes nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Yeah.
Right? That makes a man be like, ooh, I'm
Keep
doing
going.
it again. I'm
Yes.
doing it again. Right?
I'm winning.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, good. What makes attraction deepen over time instead of fade?
There is nothing more attractive to a man than a woman who takes care of herself in such a way that she's as bright as she can be. Not loud, not like what Instagram says she needs to be, but just so in her love space and so just well taken care of. I'm going to tell you a story that it pertains to something I just saw in Love is Blind, but it's a real life example of this. I had a friend whose partner just grew up in a culture where women just don't work out. And you just get bigger and bigger and bigger as you get older. And that's not wrong or bad, but how he was receiving that is she doesn't care enough about us to take care of herself so that she has the vitality and the energy.
Sure.
And he was equating that to, wait, can I have a child with this person? And so when a woman is saying, hey, I'm going to eat better for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to, take Epsom salt baths. I'm going to read the books I want to read. I'm going to take staycations in my city. I'm going to not wait for you or the whatever to live my life and to love myself. I'm going to take care of my skin because I love clean, soft skin. That for us is like, oh, I am such a yes to that.
Yes.
I think also, and I know this is such a tricky subject, there's a distorted view, an idea, and you saw this in this last extreme, about what a woman's body should look like.
Yeah.
What her face should look like, what her hair should look like, what her body should look like. Women they scrutinize themselves based on a patriarchal system that has been chipping away at their consciousness since they were born.
Yeah.
And Instagram has heightened that and made it go even faster. Yeah. And the sort of Kardashians effect, especially the youngest one, the one that became a billionaire.
Kylie.
Yes. So the story, I don't know any of these people, but I talked to my wife about it and different women. The story is like if she could be, quote unquote, the ugly sister, then change herself into the pretty sister and then make $1 billion and then date the hottest rapper and the da-da-da-da-da, then all I have to do is just surgically change myself.
So true.
And I'm not saying surgical anything is bad or wrong. My wife had breast implants and took them out. What I'm saying is like over time, a man genuinely knows that just because you dress up the top layer doesn't mean you actually love yourself deep down. And it's such a like thing for a man when it comes to marriage.
Yeah.
Like he's going, wait, okay, you know, some guys like the porn star look or the X, Y, and Z or the overly done. None of that's wrong or bad. But a lot of those guys are like, want just trophy wives. They don't want partners.
Correct.
The people who want partnerships are the ones who are like, is this person just a follower of the next trend or fad? Yeah. Are they now going to put, you know, the biggest eyelashes they can get? Like, I say this with so much compassion because I love women and I understand that I'm raising a daughter who's going to be subjected to this stuff. I've been going to Australia for over 10 years. And for 10 years in Gold Coast and different places, the women all just sort of looked, they were fit and looked like Australians. I just went this recent time and I could not find on one walk, I think I saw probably over 500 women. And in the 500, I saw maybe 10 that did not have BBLs, that did not have everything done, absolutely everything done. And I was like, and I talked to the guy I was on the hike with, and I said, bro, what happened?
Yeah.
You moved here from Germany. I've been coming here for 10 years. You've been living here for 15 years. When did this happen? He said, literally in the last 2 years. Wow. It just clicked.
Blew up.
And then just everything is about changing yourself and your body. And so I say all that to say, in the nicest way possible, if you are manipulating your body to try to fit into a trend or a standard, that might work short time for guys who want to fuck you. But if you want a husband, probably work more on your character than you do on your body, or like working on it by way of adding things.
That just gave me full-blown chills. It's so good. It's so big. There was a moment inside Extreme, y'all's workshop, that I think this was my 4th or 5th time volunteering. I'm not sure. But there was a moment in one of the most beautiful sacred exercises where it hit me so hard. I was like, why do we all hate ourselves? Like all these beautiful people, beautiful people. Yep. And every single one, I hate my body. I hate myself. I hate my body. I'm like, well, if we all hate ourselves,
facts.
You walk into any room and you're self-conscious, just know everybody hates themselves, hates their bodies, hates how they look, not pretty enough, not skinny enough, not this enough. It just shattered my heart. And I'm a part of that, right?
Yes.
Like I'm a part of that.
Yep.
I'm so much less now from the work that I've done, hugely due to Bridge and Extreme. But I'm just like, God, how did it get this fucking bad?
For real. It is wild.
It's wild.
Yes. Yeah. It is a little heartbreaking for me too. And you know, the story I tell myself and the things I've seen in nature and in life is things are cyclical.
Yeah.
So it'll cycle back to quote unquote natural, and like women will start seeing that they can still get a man without needing to be what society says they need to be. And the more and more demonstrations and examples of that type of relationship and woman, the more and more younger women and other women who are feeling the pressure to do those things. And it's seeped into men too. Let me just say this. There's so many men who I see in the Botox conversation, and it boggles my mind. It like explodes me. I'm like,
what's happening?
Have we gotten to this point that we're so obsessed with looking like fucking 12-year-olds?
Yeah.
That we try to just stretch everything, and wrinkles are bad, and gray hair is bad, and everything is bad other than looking like a fucking child. Yep. And like go higher than that. Who's running the show? Who owns the makeup companies? Who owns all of this stuff that has us thinking that that our youth, that the more you look like a little girl, the more attractive you are.
It's pretty disgusting. Yeah. I want to bring a little bit of the conversation we were having inside the room this weekend out to this, which is this conversation around, on one side of the spectrum, we are taught to not be attached to outcomes. Don't be desperate. Live your life. You know, your life starts now. You don't need a man. Even if you want a man, you don't need him. Still, like, don't be attached to like finding a partner. Then there's this other side of the spectrum, which I sort of live on, which is like, declare what you want. Live your desires out loud. Let it be known to God, the universe, to the people around you. I want this. I am ready for this. I am declaring this. How do we have that and that gumption without the desperation and attachment?
Yep. Intentionality.
Yeah.
Catching. You know, one of the things we talk about often in Bridge is you can't intervene in a world you can't see. And so intervening in the monkey mind and the inner critic dialogue is the key. Because the dialogue will tell us, yes, you've declared this, you're living out loud, you're going that way, and the clock is ticking.
Yes.
Somebody's got to do it. And the more I say this out loud, the more people are holding me to it. And therefore I look stupid now because I still haven't been picked. And like, what is it about me that I haven't been picked? Because she got picked and like that bitch doesn't have what I have.
Are you in my brain right now? Like, for real. It's true. I go there. I'm sorry. I do. I'm not sorry.
I know. Yes. I've coached thousands of people. I'm in everybody's brain.
Yes.
And so the work is
sorry, it's just so true.
Right?
Yep. Like legit.
It's so funny when I work with people, they're like, how the fuck do you know that? Like,
literally, you stole my diary, bro? What's going on?
Exactly. Yes. I just have been in this work so long. And the biggest piece for me, the reason why I know these type of things is because I do it myself.
Yeah.
My big work is intercepting anytime that bullshit comes on.
Yeah.
It says you have to have this and it has to look this way. Do you know there was a woman named Katrina that I thought that was the only other person in the world who I thought I was going to marry?
Yes.
And I had to have Katrina. And the world, God, spirit, my children, motherfucking the whole thing was like, nah, bitch, that ain't your woman.
Not Katrina.
Not her.
Yeah.
We got a world for you, bro.
Yes.
If it was her, I'd still be in LA. I'd still be probably living a small life. I'd still be an actor or some shit like that. We think we know best.
Yeah.
So that's why I keep reminding myself. I give myself evidence. Every time you thought, I wanted a house. There was a house we wanted in Dripping Springs. And we got all the way down to the wire, and they pulled it on a technicality, and none of us, it was a group of us. Steph and Christine were going to get a house there. Garen and Blair were going to get a house there. Alexi and myself, Jenna and Brad, all of us. And they pulled it last minute.
Wow.
I was so hurt. And then I remembered what I'm reminding you guys of. God works in mysterious ways. It's always, in all ways, setting up what we actually want. And sometimes that comes packaged in ways that doesn't feel good. Sometimes it's the timing is off. Garen moved to Austin and got a $3 million, 3-acre property. And for years, I'm living in a 1,500 square foot house. And I could look at that and say, we're the same age. That dude's only 1 year older than me.
Yeah.
And he's living in a $3 million house, and I'm in a 15, square foot house.
Yeah.
Well, 2 years later, mine's bigger. And
Yeah.
shout out to Garen. I love
Would
you.
you look
Right?
at that?
Right?
Yeah, right.
2 years later. Right?
Yeah.
I got the newer G-Wagon. And it's not a competition, but like
Yeah.
really sit with that, right?
Yeah.
All I had to do is just stay in my lane.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of everybody else's lane.
Yeah, that's church.
Just everybody's neighbors. Like, I'm looking in their grass. What does your grass look like? Fucking come back to your grass, bro.
Yeah.
Come back to your, declare, be out loud about it, but just unhook. Intercept the bullshit and trust that the thing that rotates the planet, the thing that grows the hair on your head, the thing that animates your body will not forsake you. It has never forsaken you. So it's not going to start now.
So good. I will admit, there have been so many times where I hear people's stories of, then I did this ayahuasca ceremony and I met my partner. I traveled to Europe for a year and then I met my man. I'm like, I've done it. I'm like, and I catch myself being like, what other checklist, God, do you have for me? Because I'm freaking doing it all.
Yes.
And so I think that the intercepting the bullshit and also surrendering again. I've surrendered so much of the timeline, but even more of that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because that was their timeline.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Listening to their timeline. Oh, maybe I need ayahuasca.
Yeah, let me hop on that timeline real quick.
Maybe I need to be in Europe. Right?
Literally.
What's under that is still scarcity.
It is.
If I go to do ayahuasca or go to Europe from inspiration, from abundance, that's
Yes.
completely different than I'm copying somebody else to make sure that I get what they got.
Yes. Yeah. Well, maybe I just gave you your answer, but I'm going to put you on the spot just slightly. If you had, you know me well enough to know what I've been through, what I struggle with, what I want, what feedback would you have for me when it comes to calling in my forever person? And be as real as you want.
I'd say keep unhooking from the externalized looks that you keep up.
Yeah, that's what Alexi said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we can trick ourselves and say, no, I do this for me. And we do. But like, I have a friend who cannot not have a spray tan.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bullshit. You're fucking not actually, you don't really love yourself.
Yep.
Like,
That was mine too. And I've gone 3 months without a spray tan. So proud of myself.
There we go. Good.
Yes.
That. Like, because the type of man you want is not going to be impressed by
Correct. Yeah.
that. He might be repelled by that.
Yeah.
It's such a conundrum. It's such a mind fuck because we're fed this idea. Oh, you got to be tan. You got to have this done. You got to that done. And you got to da. And you do all that. And this is not fully true. But the guys who like porn and bullshit look at that and go, yes, I will fuck you.
Correct.
But the quality man that you actually want is like, nah, bro, that's a fucking
I don't give a fuck
other
about
thing.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take it, but that's not what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not telling you, I'm not giving you feedback to because I love like one of the biggest qualities from a man, and I'm giving you this honest,
Yes.
loving feedback, which is good, is a woman clean? And my perception of you is you're clean, right? Like if a man thinks that he goes to a woman's house and it's like trash and drawers and just like
Not my house.
yeah, it's how she looks, how she presents,
Yeah.
also says something about all the things, and it like creates like a in his body. So I don't want you to get rid of that.
Yeah.
But just keep noticing all the ways in which you are potentially contorting based on an old idea about what you need to be looking like in order to attract a man. Because literally, you declared something yesterday, and in less than 5 hours, somebody was like, "Here's my dick, and I would love to marry you."
Literally, a man was like, "I want to be with you," and I'm like, "No, I don't know.
Exactly. So
We're friends. What?"
My second piece of feedback would be that
Yeah.
is see if you can let go of the idea and standard of the type of man you think you need to be with.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make this not about you. I have another friend. I have two other friends. Okay. One of them, I won't say his name, but he's ugly and he doesn't know it. And he thinks that he needs a Wilhelmina supermodel.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're ugly. Like, stop. Like, actually see what you look like. Right? Yeah. And like, I say that nicely.
Like, wow.
He's not ugly, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And maybe that can happen, but it's such a superficial, stupid thing.
Superficial is what it is.
And I'm like, you weak asshole. Like, actually check in with your heart and attract from there. Right. This idea that you need this skinny model. Yeah. Weak sauce, bro. Right. Right. And I'm friends enough to say that to that person. Right. Good. And the second example is a friend of mine who's getting older. He's up there, and we're the same age, and he wants a baby, and he wants a family. And God just keeps delivering him epic women. And he's like, no.
Not that one.
Nah, she brushes her teeth with her left hand. I don't know, man. Like, it's too much. And he's so critical of every little thing. And I'm like, you are bitching out, bro. You're fucking scared. And you find something wrong with these women every time so you can run. So stop saying you want to be a dad and a husband if God keeps delivering you 98% of what you want, and you look at that 2% and say, nah, can't do it, bro. So I don't know. I'm bringing that right back to you.
Yeah,
right?
I hear you.
So somebody
what you're putting
yesterday
down.
who's tall and fucking all the things and in the work
true.
is like, yo, I want you, Megan. And you're like, nope. Actually, God, send me someone else. Thank you for delivering what I asked for.
Why are we like this? Why? Perfect. That's a perfect place to wrap. This is awesome.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Once again, it's fabulous.